Johnny J's here with another episode of Everyday Sneakerhead. Thank you all for tuning in for episode 4. Back with another one. I told you guys I'll be bringing you the rest of my collection. Well, we're going to do a little bit of it today. One more part after this one, and we'll be done. We ended off at the 3s. Let's move on to the 4s. My all-time favorite, my Grail. This is my favorite silhouette of Jordan. This is my favorite colorway, the cement. Classic. Everybody's seen the movie Do the Right Thing. How much these meant to me as a kid. Like I said before, I had 2 of the black ones as a kid. Pops bought me this on the release date. Came back, caught it on sale later on in the year. Brought it home to me again. But I wasn't salty because it was still Jordans. And everybody didn't have Jordans. And look, I got a fresh new clean pair. Even though I had them again, I did not mind. To go back on some of the other shoes, I like the way when they did the Lab 4, put the patent leather on it. Some people don't like the patent leather, but I'm a real fan. I'm a fan of the one they're coming out with, the shattered backboard that they're coming out with right before Halloween, the orange and black. I'm a fan of it. I don't like the crinkly in the leather, but if it was a flat patent leather, that would be fine. You know, similar to the North Carolina they did back All-Star Game weekend. Didn't get my hands on that one. Was a little salty, but hey, life goes on. We don't worry about that. But I told y'all before we was going on a field trip. I told y'all to bring your permission slips. I know y'all thought I would take you to Chicago or up to the south side where I'm from, or even to the north side on the lakefront. But we going to Mississippi. Me and my brother got this shoe the summer of '89. It was 80. Was it 89? No, 90. The summer of 1990, we went to Mississippi with these shoes on. My pops bought these right before we left. Walked in that mud, killed them. But it was our summer shoe and we still had to wear them. Love the 4s. My favorite shoe. My favorite silhouette, y'all. I got 18 pair here. I'm just going to show you a couple of the colors, give you something real quick on them, and we're going to move on and get to the next shoe. But we'll be on this thing longer than the first video, and I don't want that. Let's move. This was a Carmelo Anthony PE, that red and white. I had to get it. It was close to the PE of Carmelo Anthony, but it was the first one they put that white with red on it. Had to have it. Told you about that red. Me and that red. Everybody remembers this shoe, the glow. The glow reminded me of my favorite movie, Last Dragon. Had to get that green glow. You know what I'm talking about? Got that tattoo, sure enough. Did that. That you can't remember, you cannot forget, you gotta remember the Oreo. This is one of the dopest. Haven't wore this shoe in a long time. I'm gonna make sure I get some wears for the summer on this one. Come back, you know I had to have the Toro. Do I need to say more? Everybody loved that shoe. This shoe brings back memories. When they came back out, I only maybe wore it once or twice. Just had to have this shoe. I had it back when it originally came out, 2001, along with the Oreo that year when they first came. Had to have those. A lot of people slept on this shoe. Nobody wanted to give it no play, but we act like it ain't the same as this shoe with red. Red and blue. I don't know why we trip. You still wear blue, so wouldn't it be just as crazy for this one as it is this one? I think you should have both. Then I have to go to the patent leather red. Had to have this one. If they made the red one, you gotta have the black one. Red again. See what I'm saying? This was a shoe that I wore out. I got wears out of this shoe. It was one of my favorites. Homage to the Shot on Elo with them putting them Cavs colors on there. Had to have that one. This shoe is almost a beater. I put this shoe to work, really. Then we'll go to a couple shoes behind me. Gotta have the blue one. I still have this one dead stock. Still haven't wore it. Same shoe. I ain't seen nobody wear it like we used to do back in the day. You was known as the clown for the day for wearing mismatched shoes, but it still was something to catch your eye. If you're a real Jordan head, you finally got them 2 shoes. If you haven't done it, you thought about wearing the reverse colors. Wore this one to my first interview over at Blue Magic. Tattoo Lounge with my man Supreme. Had to have my Michigan, we call them the nickname Michigan 3s. Love the leather on this shoe. Was fortunate to get that one. Still got the Monies dead stock. Gotta have your all white. Waiting on that summer all white party. I'm definitely gonna, almost dropped that one. Definitely gonna bring this one out. If you got this one, you gotta have the black and gold. And then to end it off, you gotta have that Thunder. Had to have this one. This shoe just now beginning to crack on me. Kind of getting a little bad on there. I'm still gonna rock, still gonna wear it. But that's the end of the 4s. Back with my 5s. I only got 7 pair of these. Thought I had more for some reason. But I looked and I got a lot of 6s that I forgot about. But this one, you gotta have that OG with that Nike Air on it. Gotta have that. That's a must. The retro, the original retro. They did pretty good on this shoe. Brought the shiny tongue, brought it all back to the original form. Had to put this one in the collection. That's a must. It's the only OG I got up here. But I got some pretty decent colors. You know, gotta have the all white. All white parties, gotta have it. But I think I'm gonna rock the 4 this summer. But this one, did a lot of work last year. Had to do it. Gotta have the New Orleans Saints, not a fan. You know I'm a Chicago Bears fan. But these go perfect with them home Saints jerseys. Dope colorway. Had to get it. They call this one the Olympic, I believe, opening ceremonies. I believe that's the name of this one. Had to have this one with that gold tongue. Wasn't nothing to it. Just a clean white 5. Had to put it in the collection. Charlotte Hornets, salute to you. North Carolina, salute to you. Had to get this one. I'm a big fan of navy blue. Navy blue shoes, when they put that North Carolina effect to it, always look good. You know I got them 11s. You know I got those. Then they had the red and the blue one. I had to do it. Just go ahead and put them together. Made sure I had both of these. Both of these dead stock. Haven't worn them yet. This might be the one I would have left in the right. We might go blue and red with these. Maybe not. This one, to end it off, is a shoe that's set. This is a woman's 5. Got this at the Chicago outlet. Another outlet steal. I got this for $40 at the Chicago outlet. Jumped on it. It's definitely an older shoe. You see them bottoms is yellow. You got nice wear out of this one. Was a nice little clean shoe. This is probably the only low. It is the only low retro that I have in my collection. Is that one. For some reason, I know the reason. Big cats don't look good in lows. I wasn't gonna tell you, but hey, I'm a big cat. Big teddy bear. You know what I mean? Gotta love it. You know, but don't look good in them lows. When that ankle roll over to the side, you know how those big boys walk. Don't look good. But I did get my wear out of this. Thank you all for watching us as we keep going and counting down these shoes. Here we got my Jordan 6s. Like I told you, I didn't know I had so many. Got to looking through them, and I have worn a lot of them, but I think I just forgot. Got to start with that OG colorway. I still believe that red could be a little bit more redder. You know what I mean? We keep getting closer and closer, but they're not giving us that true red. Like this is my 2012 pair, I believe. This was from 2012. Got some real good wear out of that. Still wearable shoe. You still might catch me in this shoe just because those reds are so much different. You will be able to tell right off the bat what year I got that one from. Had to have the OG maroon one when they threw that red on the back, and I was so disappointed that these set around and I believe even made it to outlets. That was some years ago, but this one was a hot shoe. Had to have this one. The bottoms is, they getting there. They look a little decent. They getting there. Another shoe that's set on shelves. You could probably still get this shoe from some of your local retailers. But this one to me was a hot shoe. I don't know why a lot of people didn't rock with it. It was like fake limited. But when they brought this out with this nice long hair suede, I had to have it. Another shoe that's set on shelves. This all-star shoe. This one had that T-Ward would say, dust tan shouty. This shoe right here is set, and set. Everybody went after the Jordan 1 that year. I did not get my hands on that. Upset I didn't. I was looking at this shoe for real. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It sat on shelves. I went ahead and I can honestly admit I paid full price for this one. Wanted to return it, but I said, forget it. Already got it, leave it. Still haven't worn it. Dead stock. Still dead stock. I don't know, I just haven't looked for anything to put with it, I guess. Another shoe that sat around. I really wanted the green one. Didn't get my hands on it. This shoe is still dead stock. Still dead stock. I'm about to drop it back on the table, but still a dead stock shoe. This Gatorade was still fresh, you know, a different color contrast with this one and that OG classic Carmine. This is one of my favorites. When they brought this one back, the last time I had to get my hands on it. Didn't have it as a kid. One of my boys had it back in the day. I kind of moved on from Jordans once I moved to Cincinnati and got into wearing Bo Jacksons, all kind of Barclays and different other Nikes, and moved away from that. But a friend of mine, Ray Moore, we call him Man, had this shoe back when we was kids, when I first moved to Cincinnati early on, and us taking our move as a family to Ohio. Another shoe that sat. This shoe sat on shelves for maybe a month or two. Took a little while for it to go, but it sat on shelves so long. Nobody liked it that they put the preparation, the aeration holes in the toe and around here. I didn't like it when it first came out. I let it sit and seen it go on sale and jumped on it just because it was a black and white colorway. The leather wasn't that bad on these, and it's a nice shoe that you could match up with something. And this is one of those shoes you could wear somewhere to a party, a barbecue or something like that. And it's almost guaranteed that nobody else is gonna have this shoe on. It's just one of those that you could probably guarantee, like I said, guarantee nobody will have this one on. Another one that I seen come out, had to jump on this. Like I told you, I like that North Carolina blue. When they put it on certain shoes, it always seemed to look right with the red and the white whenever they put North Carolina blue on a shoe. Jumped on these late. I actually got these out of a Facebook group. I forget the guy's name. It was a while ago. Had these on for Christmas. I got them right before Christmas 2 years ago. Colorway that I missed out on. Put this one on with a Santa suit. Me and my little girl took a nice picture in this one. Had to have them. It was just something that was just, I seen it on the Facebook group. That red hit me, and I had a couple extra dollars and went and purchased this one for myself. Gotta have the blue. Gotta have this one. OG colorway. They didn't put that Nike Air on the back, but it's still a dope colorway, that blue and white. This one sat on shelves for a while. You could probably still get this one for retail. That Jimmy Butler, so-called Jimmy Butler, player exclusive, and he's now playing with the 76ers. And then, you know, I already showed you the OG sitting up there with the cracks in it, plenty of wears. I guess I love my Jordan 6s. On to my Jordan 7s. I only got 6 Jordan 7s. Not a real fan of these. I know a lot of people like them, really rock with the 7s. My boy Mike Rich, Unbreakable. I'm sorry, man, I'm not really a big fan. Me being a big guy, I was one that hated on this shoe back in the day. I would say it was kind of flimsy up top with just the leather. They tried to really make it a lightweight shoe. You know, when they went with that Huarache feel to the Jordans, everybody knows it's kind of designed the same way as Huaraches. The high Huarache, I got one upstairs. I should have brought that one down here to include in my collection. With that choker up here at the top, it was so lightweight. I thought it was a thin shoe. I thought they didn't really do much with it, even if it's leather or if it's suede. But I got this one a few years back for the Olympics as well, just like I got the 5. I think I got these within a week or two of each other. This one was a dope shoe. I really like the merch that came with it. Jordan Brand did a real good job with the merch for this USA shoe. When this one dropped a few years ago, had to get the OG. They brought it back as close as they could. I don't know why all of my Jordans are sitting here looking real choked. I like to lace my shoes up with a little snug fit to it when I put it back in the box. But I'm looking at these and I really choked the hell out of these. It's same as these Bordeaux. But yeah, these are the only 2 OGs I have out of the 6. That Bordeaux look, you can wear this with almost anything and it still look good. I think it's so many colors. Out of the 6 pair of 7s I have up here, you can't go wrong with that Bordeaux. You can rock this with almost anything and it looks good. I got this shoe choked all the way out, but we still gonna rock out. Got the hairs here. A big fan of these. Always love that shoe. These just dropped about 2 weeks ago. I like what they did with the colors, with the purple and the green, the forest green on these. I thought it was real dope that Ray Allen PE had to jump on it. It's still sitting on shelves. You probably could still get this shoe for retail. And for my last Jordan 7, have that all white one, that Step in the Name of Love Steppers all white party they gonna have this summer. Maybe I might dance on in there with this one on. Maybe a day party, some all white for the summer. Might put this one on. Lightweight shoe, still popping. Thank you all for sitting through part 2 of my collection video here at Everyday Sneakerheads. We went to the 7s. We started at the 4s, went to the 7s. When we come back next time, we'll go 8s, 9s, 10, and 11. We're going to move it up a little bit. I'm going to go through and let you know what I have in my collection. Thank you all for tuning in to another episode, Everyday Sneakerheads. Comment, like, subscribe. Please check me out on Instagram at Everyday Sneakerheads. Check me on YouTube, Johnny J's. Please subscribe to the channel. Facebook also, Everyday Sneakerheads. Thank you all for tuning in again. Salute. Remember, free sneakers tomorrow. Peace.